Hi everyone, it's day 8 and we're looking at Matthew chapter 25 verses 31 to 46. Over the years, I have heard many Christians and non-Christians comment on how they struggle with the idea of judgment, particularly when it comes to the notion of a God who judges. How can a loving God judge is often what people want to know. In his new book, Forgive, Why Should I and How Can I?, Timothy Keller wrestles with the truth that God is both holy and just, and at the same time merciful and forgiving. As human beings, we tend to like the merciful and forgiving bit of God and stay clear of the judgmental, judging, holy and just part of God. What is slightly ironic is that as humans, particularly those within Western society, we tend to judge very quickly and harshly, to the point that anything that anyone says now can become offensive. And if you offend, then you run the risk of being erased, being eradicated, being pushed to one side, because you don't hold a certain viewpoint. I'm sure that there are many today watching the new Netflix series Harry and Meghan, judging everything that is being said or not said. The theme of godly judgment runs throughout Matthew chapters 23 to 25. The phrase, the day of the Lord, points to this day of judgment, when the righteous, those on the right, those who have accepted Christ, are welcomed in, and those on the left are told to depart from me, to depart from God. In Matthew 25, the climax of this theme of judgment, Jesus is clear that for some there will be eternal punishment, and for others there will be eternal life. And he decides with justice and mercy. These are hard words to hear, but they're there. They're in the Bible. We tend to forget about them, push them to one side. We don't want to deal with that. We like the loving, cozy, nice sort of stuff, but they're there. These words are coming out of the mouth of Jesus Christ, God incarnate, and therefore we need to wrestle with them. We need to struggle with them. We need to understand. We need to learn. We need to go a little bit deeper in terms of what Jesus is saying about this day of judgment that is coming and will come. I guess the question for us as we walk through this season of Advent is, are we ready? Are we prepared to stand before God, who is a God of justice and mercy, but also forgives?